tracking me?
Track you.
I'm Miss Schmidt. I came to visit y'all a while back. I don't know if y'all remember me. Y'all remember me?
I don't remember you.
Well, I'm back, and I want Voices Off Tracking Me. We're going to do a quick little lesson or activity together to talk about our goals, our reading goals. Who knows what a goal is? Think in your brain. If you know what a goal is, give me a raised hand. All right, track Jersey.
Track Jersey. I think a goal when you meet your goals.
Okay, but a lot of times we meet our goals, right? So what is a goal? What is the thing that we're meeting? Yes.
It's when you do very good and you get the right answers and you get like a certificate or something.
Right, when you meet a goal, you get a certificate. You got to work hard to do that. Anybody know what an actual goal is, though? One more try.
A goal is something when you meet your like when you go and you get a toy and
All kinds of prizes, right? So a goal is something we want to achieve. A goal is something we want to achieve. So we're going to set out with reading goals that we're going to work to achieve before the middle of the year, which is in December. So these are your goals for December. That's what a goal is. It's something we set out to achieve, and then we can work hard and see along the way, are we getting closer and closer to that goal? So let's look at our first goal. Actually, we're only going to look at one goal today, all right? On your sheet of paper, you have bright yellow boxes highlighted. Put your finger on the bright red yellow box that says words read correct. The bright yellow box that says words read correct. Beautiful. Now, that first number, I want you to look at the number in the first box. Underneath words read correct, that first number. Lock it in your brain. You see it? The first number right here. When you started the school year, this is how many words, how many nonsense words you were reading. All right? That was the number. That's how many you read. When you first started school, it was like the first week of school when we did this test. Now, look at the second number. The number right under that. If you don't have one, that's okay. You just put it right there. I think you were absent when we did it. So look at the second number. Okay? See that second number? Now, that number is just a couple of weeks ago when you took the Dibbles assessment with your teachers. That's how many you read. If that number is bigger than the first number, look at it and see. Give me a thumbs up. That second number is bigger. Some of them are close, some aren't. That's okay. Beautiful. So many of you already grew so many words just from the beginning of year until 2 weeks ago. Now, here's the big one. Put your finger on that last number. The one with the big old highlighted box. Right here, Rashid. The big number. We see it?
Yeah.
That is your very own personal goal. That's your very own personal goal. So I want you in just a second to say, my goal is, and you're going to say that number, so it's 22. I'm going to pretend. My goal is 22 words. All right? You're going to whisper this to yourself, and you're going to insert your number. Let's practice what we're going to say. My goal is blank words. You can do it? All right, look at that number, and you're going to lock that number in your brain. And when I say go, you're going to whisper that. My goal is, whatever your number is, words. Ready? All right, ready? Go. My goal is... Beautiful. Did y'all do it?
Yeah.
You got it? You locked it in the brain? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you might say, what does that even mean? Okay, I can read that many words, but how am I going to know if I'm getting better? This is what we mean by being able to read this many words, whatever your goal is. Rashid, track me. When you're doing practice in corrective reading with Miss Wilkerson, a lot of times you sound out words or say them fast. Let's read these together. Ready? Go. Wait. Ready? Go.
Ham, big, six, not.
Up. All right. Now, we're going to do the same thing with the nonsense words. These are silly words. And the reason we have these is it makes sure that you really know those sounds. Okay? So let's see if we can do it. Everyone tracking? All right. Here we go. Ready? Read. Oh. Ready? Read.
Long, take, mid, such.
Beautiful. This is These are the words that you're gonna need to read 30 of, or not 30, sorry, whatever your goal is. This is what it means. It's about reading these words the fast way. So in corrective reading with Miss Wilkerson, when you do the word attack exercises, you want to be paying close attention to what sounds those words make, and you want to practice reading those words the fast way. That's what's going to help you reach your goal. All right? So I want you to think in your head for just a second. This goal, I think we have 5 weeks maybe until we take a test to see if we met this goal. And every week we're going to do a little progress monitoring to see if you're getting closer and closer to that goal. So every week you're going to know if you're getting closer, all right? Okay. And in December we're going to take the test to see if you actually met that goal. And I have a feeling everyone in here is going to meet that goal. But you have to make a commitment. You have to decide, what are you going to do when you come in here with Ms. Wilkerson? What are you going to do every day when you're in reading class and when you're in other classes to make sure you're growing as a reader? So I want you to think in your head, what do you want to make sure you're doing in order to reach your goal? Is anybody brave enough to share out what you're going to do during reading? Nahari. Okay, you're going to listen when she's making sounds or when she corrects a sound to help you learn those sounds. Great.
Listening, reading, and
tracking the paper in the book when you're doing corrective is beautiful. If you're looking at the board or you're looking at Ms. Wilkerson, are you learning to read? Yeah. No! You gotta track the word book or the book. Love it. Yes.
We can meet the goal to
you want to think for a second? You think for a second. I'll come back to you. What you got, Jameer? Oh, following along on the text, making sure you know where you are. Yes, because even when you're not reading and somebody else is reading, you can learn. You can learn from them. Yes.
And when you're reading and you don't know where you can sound it out.
Be still, my heart. You can sound it out. You're learning all these sounds. Yes, you can sound it out and then say it the fast way. I love that. Jersey?
When your teacher says a word and you don't know it, you gotta say
She's saying, if you see that silent E, what do you know about that vowel? It's going to do what?
Say his name.
Oh my goodness, you guys are going to meet these goals. All right. Every week we're going to progress monitor. Remember the thing that you're committing to do while you're with Miss Wilkerson in order to meet those reading goals, all right? I'm going to take these sheets up every week when you do progress monitoring, so a checkout, or when we do a Dibbles progress monitoring, you're going to write how many words you got on your paper to see if we're getting closer and closer to that goal. Got it?
Got it.
All right, you guys have a great reading lesson today, and remember, it's all getting you closer to the goal, and I'll come back next week, and we'll see how we're doing.